Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impression tutorial review, all of that, on the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I think this palette's beautiful, and so I want to show you guys kind of a look you can create with this palette and just kind of give you an overview of what I think about the palette. Now, I did already do one look with the palette earlier today, but then I didn't like it. I don't know, I have this thing where like sometimes I'll like want to use a palette and like do a look or whatever, and I'll kind of go into it not knowing at all what I'm trying to do. So then I just like throw shit together and it doesn't work out. And it's not necessarily the palette's fault. It's just, I was just kind of doing stuff without thinking about what I was doing and kind of visualizing the look or whatever. So then it like doesn't turn out the way I want it to. And that's kind of what happened earlier. So this is second try. And I really love how this one turned out. And I think it's really true to what this palette can do for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are new, I'd love for you to subscribe to see any future looks I do with this palette, as well as other review videos I do. I do a lot of tutorials, things like that. So I hope you would love to subscribe and stay with me. And yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, as well as a full review and swatches, then please keep on watching. All right, as always, to start off this look, I'm going to prime. Today I am using my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. If you notice that my eyes look a little irritated, or if they look glittery, like they have eyeshadow on them, it's because I just washed my face. I filmed a look with this palette, but for some reason, I have this tendency when I'm trying something new that like the first look or so I do with something, a lot of times it doesn't like work out. I know I look crazy right now. It'll look better in a second. It like doesn't work out, and I think it's because I didn't have enough like pre-thought into what I was doing. And sometimes when I try something new, I'll tend to like just go crazy and do something really different, and it backfires because I'm like trying too hard to like do something new. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing with the eyeshadow. It's just I didn't like the way the look turned out. So I am going round 2 right now with a different color story because I don't know, because I wanted to. So yeah, if my eyes look irritated at all, that's probably why I had to remove my makeup and start fresh here. So yeah, I just applied my primer, blend it all out. I'm now gonna go in with my e.l.f. tape. I got this at Ulta. It's just like perfect for when you want to do like a winged out look and you want it to be really crisp. It's kind of like surgical tape feeling. And when I use this e.l.f. tape, I cut one piece in half because they're fairly long. So I can use one piece for both eyes and just have half on each side, which is nice. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. No Budge eyeliner, and I actually got a new color. This is the color Coffee. You guys know I use the black one so often. So I decided to try out this one, which is the brown one. It's definitely not as pigmented as the black one at all, not even close. But it still goes on very smooth, and so I'm just going to kind of create a chunky wing. I did this in my last video, I think. I just really love doing this technique a lot, kind of putting down a base first. So once I have that down in the shape I want, I'm just gonna go in with a little smudger brush and just lightly kind of smudge that out and soften up the edge of it. So of course, today we are using our Mercury Retrograde palette. Beautiful. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is Momentum. And depending on your skin tone, this would be either like just a nude color on me, because I'm just like a splash lighter right now. You can see it kind of shows up as a really soft peachy nude color. So I'm just going to start off by laying this all the way across my crease, kind of higher up. And this just ensures we get a really flawless blend. But I'm not going to take this all over the lid, just here up top. And then I'm going to go into the shade Utopia, which is the bright kind of corally shade in this palette. And I'm going to start pressing this a little deeper in my crease and then blending it in towards the inner corner as well as towards the outer corner. And for this, I'm using a JH31. I really love all the blending brushes from the Jaclyn Hill Master set from Morphe. They're some of my favorites. And I know they sell them separately now, so if you're wanting to pick some up, some like good blending brushes, I really love these ones in particular. Next, I'm gonna go in with a MAC 217 in the shade Karma. And this shade, I'm going to press deeper in my crease. This is more of like a peachy brown. It's got a little bit more of a brown tone, but it's still pretty warm. And like I said, kind of like a peach, almost like a pinky peach brown. And so that's gonna go in my crease as well, all the way across, just sort of a little deeper than the last shade. And I'm making sure to also blend this kind of along the edge here of our liner. Next, I'm gonna take a Morphe M507 in the shade Vortex, which is the deepest color in this palette. It's like a dark purple. And I'm gonna start blending this right over the liner. I'm not going like super intense with this. Like I'm taking a little bit of product at a time because I don't want this to take over the look and make it too dark. I just want like a nice soft amount of depth here, and I want to make sure it blends really well. So like I said, I'm going to take just a little at a time and kind of buff it. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Karma with this smaller M507 blending brush. And then I'm going to start layering this completely, almost completely over top of that dark shade. And what you'll see this does as it kind of makes this like a, kind of turns it into like a deep smoky brown. It brings like a brown warm tone to that dark purple to make it flow really well with the eyeshadow look. So really just buffing over that, and you can see like doing that makes, really just softens this whole thing, you know, and makes it look really pretty and soft and blended. So now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced glitter glue. Usually I use my Peaches and Cream glitter glue, but that is in the other room because I did my Halloween makeup in the kitchen yesterday, so it's sitting on the kitchen counter, and I'm being lazy and I don't feel like getting up, so I'm just gonna use this, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna press this all over my lid. And then using a MAC 242, I'm gonna take the shade Galaxy. This shade is absolutely beautiful. Just wait. And I'm just gonna press this on the inner half of my lid. Do you see this? Like, I like need this in its own single shade. This color, I mean, it's just probably one of the most beautiful like champagne peach kind of colors I've ever seen. It's stunning. So yeah, that's gonna get pressed on top of that glitter base all over the inner half of the lid. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Supernova, and I'm going to press that on the outer half of the lid. This is more of a pinky color. And then I'm basically just going to kind of tap like this over the border of those two colors to make sure they are blended together. So finally, to kind of blend the pink color I just put down into the rest of the look and make this look a little even softer, I'm gonna go into the shade Hot Mess, which is sort of like a muted cranberry color. And with the same Morphe M507, I'm gonna layer that on that deep color and then really lightly buff that around into the edge of where that deep color is to really buff that into the other shades we have down and into the pink that we just put down. And this kind of, I feel like, brings the whole look together. All right, perfect. So now I'm gonna take off this tape. And I'm just gonna take my brush I used with my concealer and just kind of run that along the edge there. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. liner again and line my waterline as well as underneath my lash line. As you can see from layering that up, this pencil, like I said, is definitely not as pigmented as the black one, which is kind of disappointing. But I'm just going to now take a little pencil brush and I'm gonna buff that liner out a little bit. And now I'm gonna go start kind of working in my colors that I had in the top. So I'm gonna start with the shade Karma and blend that first with the Morphe M507 all the way across. I'm then going to take the peachy shade Utopia on my MAC 217 and really buff that underneath that last shade to create that really soft blended look that you guys know I like to do. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Hot Mess and blend that really close to the lash line. And then follow that up with the shade Vortex, more on the outer corner, and then I'm going to smudge that across the waterline. For a final little pop, I'm going to take a little bit more of my glitter adhesive and tap that on the inner half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Galaxy and then just kind of press that on top. And then I like to go with my pencil brush one more time just to kind of buff right next to that edge so that it kind of flows really nice. Final step is I'm going to take the shade Supernova and use that to highlight my inner corner. Okay, so the eyeshadow is done. I'm going to throw on some lashes. Today I'm using the AliExpress lashes, the synthetic ones. The link for these is in my AliExpress lash video. This is the style 2028. So I'm going to throw these on with some mascara and then I'll be right back. I'm going to come back with my face makeup done and then I'll just kind of throw on the rest of my color products and then start giving you like a full rundown of the palette and how I feel about it. Okay guys, so here is the look all done with all the other stuff. Everything will be listed down below in the info box if you're interested in wondering what else I'm wearing. So yeah, here is the final look. I really love how it turned out. So let's talk about the palette. So in my experience, so I just got it today, but I always like to kind of preface these kind of review videos with the fact that like I've tried a million eyeshadows at this point, so you know I can tell something, you know, the quality of it if it's going to be good. The first time trying it, you know what I'm saying? Like as long as I use a bunch of colors, I have an opinion. You know, something like a foundation or something, I think that's more like a first impression because a foundation like reacts with your skin more and all that kind of stuff. Whereas eyeshadow, like it's eyeshadow. It's either blends well or it doesn't, it either shows up or it doesn't, like all that kind of stuff. So in my opinion, this palette is super nice. So as you can see, those shimmers went on amazingly. I feel like the mattes in this palette blend so well. I did do another look with this palette where I did the purples. That was like the first look I did. Did the purples and the blues and stuff. And the purples blend so well, beautiful. The only shades I've had trouble with so far were actually these two, which is kind of sad because this one I was actually really excited about. I think I just have to use them differently. Some of the shades, like a lot of the shimmery shades, I feel like are gonna be the type of colors that you have to use a sticky base underneath. So the first look I did them kind of dry, or I just sprayed them with my Morphe setting mist, my brush, and they did not like stick the way I would wanted them to. So the mattes blend really well on top of like a concealer base. That's what I use. It's what I always use for every eyeshadow, and they blend really well on top of the concealer. But the shimmers, you definitely need to use a glitter glue if you really want them to stand out. That's going to be the best way. So Too Faced glitter glue, the Peaches and Cream glitter adhesive, that one's really good. Any kind of product like that, I know NYX does a glitter glue, will give you the best results with these shimmery colors. And then using them with your finger or like a flat brush, or really like a MAC 242 for packing on colors, will pack them on really, really nicely and really intensely. But you're definitely going to have to use that glitter glue, or I feel like you're going to be really disappointed in the color payoff with the shimmery color. And then also in the first look I did, the bright teal matte in the corner did not go on well at all. It like wouldn't stick. So that's also one of the shades I feel like you're gonna need to work with a little more. Maybe have like a bright minty green colored liner underneath it, or, you know, again, probably like some super freshly applied concealer that's still really tacky, and like really packing it in to get the color to really stand out, because I did blend it on my lower lash line. And the first look I did with just like a really small blending brush like I did with these colors. These ones stuck really well, they stand out, but when I used that teal one, it did not, and it was not cute. And yeah, it just wasn't like sticking very well, and I'd kind of blend it a little bit and it would just all blend away, and I'd pack it on a little more and then try to blend the edge and it would just be gone again. So that one, I think you're definitely gonna have to use like a very sticky base. So all in all, I do think this palette is really good. I think you'll love it. If you like the color story, the quality is really great. I'm very happy with it. I love this look in particular. I came up with like so freaking pretty. I love it so much. I think you'll be really happy with it. I do think it's overpriced, and I feel that way about all Huda's big palettes though. It's sort of one of those things where like, I think the quality is good, so you're not going to be disappointed in the quality, but I think her price point is too high for the palette. So like, for example, like if you see it there, the Jeffree Star big palettes, those ones are like in the low 50s. I think they're like 52 or somewhere around there, and you get the same exact amount of different shades, but the shades are a lot bigger than the ones in the Huda palettes. And the quality is amazing, just as good as the Huda quality, and so many other palettes are just as good as that. So while I think you won't be disappointed in paying the money for it, at the same time, you're going to love it and you're not going to want to return it, but you're going to think to yourself, damn, I kind of wish that was like just a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's a really good palette. So now I'm going to go in and do some swatches for you guys. So if you want to see swatches and comparisons between all the colors, I'm going to swatch them on my arm. I do all my swatches dry. I wipe off my finger just on a dry towel, so nothing is ever wet. It's just straight like on dry skin, so you can see what it looks like. I think swatches don't mean much, but I know a lot of people like to see them. So I'm more just doing it just so you can kind of have a true view of what the color looks like on just like a skin tone, to see the true color, not like filtered in a picture or whatever. I think I've got my camera settings pretty good at this point where you can really see the true color. So yeah, I'm gonna do those swatches and then I will come right back. Alrighty guys, so that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I think you'll really love all the new videos I have coming out. If there's a particular look you want to see with this palette, please leave a comment down below, as well as any comments, concerns, questions, just commentary in general. Leave those down below, and I will see you in my next one.